And welcome live inside Delaware Live Sports. Nick Alessandrini, Jason Winchell, Mike Lang, and Pops on hand here. A nice crew for our boys game of the week, round number 2. We are at Apo and Mount Pleasant on Tuesday night. Here we are on this Thursday, and we've got a nice Catholic school matchup here, Jason, between St. Elizabeth High School and Salesianum. Both teams coming in with a 1-1 record. We'll dive into some team statistics, and we'll talk a little bit about them in just a second. But we are here at Birkenhauer Memorial Gymnasium in Wilmington, Delaware. Salesianum, again, 1-1 this year. This will be the third time they've played. Their first game against St. Mark's J had been postponed, and then a tough matchup for them last Tuesday against Tower Hill. They fall 66-59, free throws being a major part of that loss.
Yeah, absolutely. Tower Hill goes to the foul line 47 times, converts 30 of them, and Sally's 9. So Tower Hill plus 21 on free throws, and no matter who you're playing, that's a tough deficit to overcome when you're giving up 20-plus points on the foul line.
We saw Rasheen Kolk go off for his season high last week. He had 17 coming off that 8-point game against Caravel in the opener where he seemed to struggle just a little bit, able to find his rhythm on Tuesday night with 17. Ethan Hines had 12 in the loss. Justin Mullen, 13. And again, some odd calls as we talked about before the broadcast. He had a few technicals thrown out in that game. One of them, or maybe two of them, I should say, was against head coach Taylor Trevison, who we won't see here tonight.
No, I think he has to sit out a game, so I think he will not be here tonight. We'll double check, but I believe so. And and then Mullen's fifth foul came on a call like that, so he fouled out, and that was key because he was leading the Sal's comeback in that fourth quarter. So, but new game, and against a rival like St. Elizabeth, not an easy task. So, I think the game plan for Salesianum, they're an aggressive team, so they're going to get called for fouls. They got to try and limit the foul calls and maybe, definitely on the offense end, try and get some calls themselves. And because, you can't lose 21 points at the foul line like that. It's just tough to overcome.
Yeah, we saw them struggle a little bit from the free throw line in the opener against Caravel. At least just a few guys maybe just in the some, like you said, getting into a rhythm. They'll look to shoot better from the free throw line here. And then both teams actually coming off a tough loss. Both teams opened up their seasons 1-0 with 2 victories. St. Elizabeth got the victory in their opener.
Look at the student section today, Mike or Nick. They're all baby pictures. As Mike, look at Mike. He's doing a great job. But that's the student section at Salesianum here tonight.
I believe that's our first taste of cutouts here at a high school that we've been to. First game for St. Elizabeth was a big win over Delaware Military Academy. They won by double digits, and a large margin. Leading the way for them was Blake Bryant, who had 20, as well as Jamal Herring had 20. And you know the name Jaden Dickerson, 11 for him. But then a very tough outing against maybe one of the best teams in the state, and Sanford this week. In their last game, they took a loss there, making them 1-1. And Sally's with that loss to Tower Hill on Tuesday. So both of these teams looking to rebound here tonight.
What can we say about the independent conference this year? Tower Hill, Tatnall, Sanford. So some big wins the other night for Tower Hill and Sanford over a couple Catholic school teams. So, yeah, I expect to go on here tonight. Both teams look to get back on track here after their, like you said, after the losses on Tuesday. But, Sanford could do that to any team. But I also think St. Elizabeth, if you ask their coaching staff, they did not execute well, and something that they want to get going here. Their offense looked like it got a little stagnant at times, so I think it's something they're going to work on here tonight, try and get the ball inside and let Dickerson create. He is the playmaker. He is the man and for this team, and like you said, he's averaging 12.5 points per game.
And now, Jay, just a few moments away from getting things started. I usually say tip-off. That no longer the case here this year in the state of Delaware. There are no tip-offs as we begin our high school basketball games. So, again, we're going to get through starting lineups here shortly, as well as a prayer and national anthem. So we're going to take a short break here on Delaware Live Sports. When we come back, it's going to be first quarter action, the beginning of St. Elizabeth's and Salesianum.
Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sotho Concepts. Sotho Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group with 12 locations in beautiful coastal Delaware. Come check us out. At Sotho Concepts, we believe in cooking beautiful, simple food, developing the people we work with, and making the world a better place. Come visit us this fall for our great off-season specials, like half-price entree night and crab cake night. With 12 locations on the culinary coast from Lewis, Delaware to Fenwick Island, we have something for everyone. See you soon.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy. Come on in. Premier is a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations near you in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Every patient receives personal attention with an individualized model of clinical excellence and care. Our goal is to get you back to your favorite activities. From injuries due to work and automobile accidents to post-surgical care to sports injuries and more, Premier offers direct access to our physical therapists, allowing you to schedule your appointment quickly and easily, even without a prescription. Find our convenient locations at www.premierptsp.com. Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. You may have tried physical therapy, but have you tried Premier?
Paint Doctor, making house calls for your sick walls. Richard C. Edwards Jr., the owner of Paint Doctor, started it all in 2002. Paint Doctor prides itself on its personal yet professional approach to working with customers and holds itself to the highest standards with all projects. The Paint Doctor staff follows one main objective when performing our services. Customers and their homes are treated with the utmost respect. Our workmanship and quality of personnel is demanded at every step of the project. We treat your home as we would expect someone to treat ours.
And welcome back inside Delaware Live Sports. Nick Alessandrini and Jason Winchell here in the corner of Birkenhauer Memorial Gymnasium for a top 10 matchup here in the state of Delaware. St. Elizabeth, you're coming in ranked number 10. Salesianum coming in as your third-ranked team here in Delaware. And both teams, these were the rankings come Monday. They'll change again come next Monday as we'll take a look at these, things. But both teams with tough losses on Tuesday. This is being a big rebound game for both of these programs. Again, tough loss to Tower Hill, one maybe that you would have thought Sally's may have won coming in, and then also a tough loss, double-digit loss for St. Elizabeth against Sanford. So again, a big matchup here for these two teams. Not only are they rivals, but a big rebound game opportunity for both.
Yes, absolutely. Like you said, big game here tonight. And one thing this year with the Henlopen Open schools playing the Henlopen Open schools, the Flight A schools playing the Flight A schools, you're going to see a lot of St. E's, you're going to see a lot of Sally's playing Sanford, playing Tower Hill, playing Friends. They're playing these independent schools, and so this is a big matchup, I think, for both teams.
So here we are. St. Elizabeth will start with the inbound. It'll be Dickerson. And we are underway. Gets it quickly right ahead to Herring. He's not going to waste any time. Drive off the glass, no good. Rebound to Salesianum.
Yeah, big rebound there for Salesianum.
Now a loose ball scooped up, taken the other way by St. Elizabeth. It's Dickerson.
Smart play there by Dickerson, Nick. He did not have the numbers pulled out and brought it back to run the point.
And Jay, this being our first game together in the basketball court this season. Been a while since we did a football game, so our first time back together in a few weeks, maybe to a month. So now Dickerson, top of the key, almost a minute through quarter number one. Again, your starters for St. Elizabeth's, Jaden Dickerson, Kyle Rawls, 15. And then lost the ball that time over there is. And now they'll reset up top. Don't have a 15.
I'm assuming that's going to be Blake Bryant, would be my guess.
That's Pierce now. Now it's over to the right wing. Dickerson on the left wing now. 6:45. Step back three attempt is long off the backboard. Rebound to Conkey. His second straight rebound.
Yeah, Conkey's been big on the defensive glass these first two possessions.
It's going to be a deep three for Mullen, and he knocked it down to get the scoring started for the Sal's.
He had a couple big threes the other night against Tower Hill. He could shoot. He can do it all for this Salesianum team.
So now Bryant over to Dickerson. Wall steps out on Dickerson here. And now they're working around the perimeter. There goes Ethan Hines using the hands, picking the defense, and now he'll take it the other way and almost threw it down. Got as close as he could without dunking it, and he laid it in for two.
And he thought it was a soccer header. She showed his, with Coach Scott Mosher, the AD for Sally's and the soccer coach looking on. He showed his hops there, and but like you said, just we got to get the 2 points and miss a dunk, right?
Absolutely. Blake Bryant now on top of the key, 5-0 lead. And now a whistle going against St. E's. A turnover for the Vikings gives the ball back to the Sal's. 5-0 lead, 5:47 here in the first quarter.
Sally's has been good on the defensive end here. And I believe they got an offensive foul there.
It'll go against Pierce, his first. And now Walsh will bring it up for Salesianum. Now Kalk top the key over to Walsh on the left wing. High post to Mullen. Good work to get high-low to get down low to Conkey, who's hammered on the shot, and he'll head to the free throw line.
Like that, Nick. Like you said, great high-low action there. Great pass from Mullen. And, the Sally's gets a chance to go to the line. Foul was on Kyle Rawls. Name sound familiar, Nick?
Kyle Rawls.
Apparently that was on the floor, that foul.
Yeah, how about that one? A little bit. And now they're going to feed Conkey on that left block. Here comes the double team. Trying to trap kick out to Hines. He'll step into a mid-range jumper. A little bit long. Rebound is regathered by Hines, and he's going to have an easy path to the cup. And a timeout, Coach Cassidy. St. Elizabeth's Sally's out to a 7-0 run to kick things off here in our opening quarter, Jed.
Yeah, and I think that's a good timeout by Coach Cassidy. Sally's is. It seems like they're beating St. E's to all the loose balls early in this one. They're a floorboard for Hines, and then he takes it to the basket unimpeded and lays it in. So 7-0 start for the Sal's as they add the extra point. But yeah, so Kyle Rawls, you know his brother really well. Used to play for St. George's. Del State.
Is my mic off? No.
Tyson
Rawls? Oh. So that's where my gap was, right as I went to school.
Yes.
Incoming class. See, you miss a couple years in Delaware, you come back, you miss a few things. But here he is now in a St. Elizabeth's uniform, Kyle Rawls, number 5. And then here comes Sally's. You talked about their defense. Kalk in transition and another throwdown for number 15. He was already in our top 10 plays of the week with one of those against Caravel. And here you go, deja vu here at home against St. E's.
Yeah, there you go. Good throwdown. But again, Sally's defense has come out intensified in this one.
Long shot, way off the mark that time for Bryan, and then a travel on Walsh. So a hiccup here for the Sal's off the rebound. Vikings catch a break. They'll get it back here with 4:45 to go in the quarter. Still 9-0 run to get things started here for the Sal's. So now the inbound. St. E's looking to get it in. We'll launch it into the backcourt, and that's going to be out of play.
It's just it was not touched. It will go back to over there.
Yeah,
the basket.
Early mistakes for the Vikings here in this one. Without a point through the almost first half of the first quarter. Now it'll be Walsh bringing it up for the Sal's. This year head coach for St. Elizabeth's, Mike Cassidy. Again, St. E's, your 2018 state champs just a few years ago. And Sally's usually led by head coach Trevison as that three ball is no good. Rebound, Conkey shots blocked. Second chance opportunity just missing. Trevison, though, missing this game due to technical fouls in the last game. He had 2, a double dribble, and another mistake for St. E's. Can't catch a break here early.
Yes, Sally's got a couple offensive rebounds, could not convert, and then St. E's, like you said, with the double dribble.
So Sally's now led by Coach Dan Stroud in the absence of Taylor Trevis, and he should be back in their next matchup. Kolk has some space behind the three-point line, and he buries it. And Rasheen Kolk off to a hot start as well.
Yeah, the student cardboards are going crazy here at the after Sal's come out on fire here early in this one.
12-0 opening up this one. We talked about rebound game. Well, Sally's not happy about that Tuesday night loss to Tower Hill. They've come out on fire here to open things up in this one. Dickerson trapped now in the right wing, looking for somewhere to go with it. Back up top to Bryan. He'll put it on the floor, kick it out. Not great spacing for the Vikings right now on offense. Here's a drive. Layup attempt in the paint. Goes, and that ends the drought as Jamal Herring gets two for St. E's.
Love the drive there by Herring. Gets St. E's on the board. Let's see if that can get their offense going a little bit here.
12-2. They're going to need to stop first. Mullen, Euro step in the lane. Right-hand floater won't fall. There's Ethan Hines for the rebound, but he's stripped from behind. Dickerson quickly the other way. Kick to the corner. Three-point attempt is good, and St. E's needed something, and they get two big buckets in a row from number 23, Jamal Herring.
Yeah, you see a layup goes in, and then all of a sudden the basket becomes like the ocean. It gets real big.
Too easy for the senior, 1-5, Rasheen Kolk. Nice drive in the paint, easy two off the glass.
Yeah, he's off to a good start here in this game.
And he's got 7 of the Sally's 14 in their opening quarter, 14-5 as we tick under 3 minutes. As Herring has it in the right corner. He has a cutting Dickerson, going to put it on the floor. Nice spin move. How about that? 360. What did they call on the floor? Will he be going to the line? And I believe it's going to be a foul on the floor. So the bucket won't count. That was an acrobatic finish from Jaden Dickerson. So now they'll just inbound under the basket. That pass almost stolen. Nice move. Try and save that one was Walsh, and now Dickerson, mid-range step-back jumper goes. Tough shot for number 22, but he buries it.
Yeah, he's got such great range, and I like that little step-back jumper.
How about that, though? Wasting no time is Salesianum. That time is Isaiah Hinson. Able to drive, a nice drive from the freshman as he laid it in with the left hand, but a foul on the floor will go, I believe. Well, I believe they put the wrong number up that time, but the inbound pass almost stolen. Loose balls regathered by Hines. Nice pass to a wide open Hinson, and he lays it in with the left hand.
Great ball move for Sally's after they pick up that loose ball. Great work, and they get the freshman, Hinson. The last St. E's foul was on Herring.
That's his first, the sophomore, and now Dickerson now on the left wing. 16-7 is St. E's. Step back jumper for number 22 goes again. We know he loves that mid-range game, showing it off here in this one.
I love that jumper. That was NBN, nothing but nylon. Sweet.
Hines gets away with an extra step on the drive, and then he takes a reach-in foul, I believe, from Rawls. Or no, it's gonna go against Pierce, his second already, here in the first quarter. And again, Coach Corbino gonna get a shout out from us as he walked over before, said talked to us about the St. E's and said he needed a shout out, so we had to give him one, you know. So checking in now for Salesianum is 23. Nice drive and kick down low, and that's going to be finished. I believe Patrick Methley, the senior, with 2 here for the Sals, and didn't get in, I believe, the games against Caravel. Not sure.
Got in against Tower Hill, I believe.
Dickerson now down low to Pierce. Spins around. His shot won't go. Rebound attempt is corralled by Ethan Hines. Now quickly up ahead, outlet to the freshman Hinson. Left-hand layup is good. And how about that up ahead passing and outlet passing from Salesianum? They've had a very strong opening quarter. Timeout on the floor, 20-9. Here with 1:15 to play in our opening quarter.
Yeah.
Sally's off to a really hot start.
I'll tell you what, they get the rebound and they're running in transition right now. Salesianum is just beating St. Elizabeth to up and down the floor, and I think that's, again, why we got that timeout here. They need to try and get back on the defense end after missed shots because Sally's is pushing the ball. Sally's has good tempo in this game early.
St. Elizabeth, again, trying to rebound after a tough loss to Sanford, 77-44, back on January 19th. And again, Sally's looking to rebound after that 66-59 loss to Tower Hill. Both of those games on Tuesday. But right now, Salesianum shooting the lights out here in the first quarter. Look to continue that offensive momentum here out of the break. St. Elizabeth with 2 timeouts in the first quarter. So the lineup for Salesianum will be Hinson, Kolk, Hines, and we have Joey Montooth now into the game for Salesianum. Very active defender as well, and a lot of energetic defensive athletes that Salesianum can bring into the game, and they do a great job on defense. We've seen that this season. Here's a drive, lost it in the air. Wasn't tipped, so the basketball count. It'll be another turnover as Herring unable to get that one off the shoulder.
Yeah, I think the Sally's coaching staff's going to be ecstatic with the way their defense has come out in this one tonight.
Now under a minute to play in our opening quarter, double-digit lead for the home team, Salesianum, who has been dynamite here offensively. And then that one going to be stolen by Herring, taken the other way. He's fouled, I believe, by Methley in the backcourt.
I think they're going to get Kalk on that one.
So, yeah, but we'll go against Kalk. Good eye, Jay. I believe his first personal.
Yes, just the team's second. So we talked about the other night against Tower Hill. They foul a lot, giving them 47 free throws. Here, only 2 fouls so far in the first quarter.
4 for Salesianum. And now it's Dickerson, top of the key. He'll go around the screen. Coming in now to the ball game is Andrew Spachalski for the Vikings. Now on the right wing. 33 seconds of ticking here for Pierce to work with. He'll put it on the floor. Out of control. He lost it. Now the other way is Kolk. He's got some space to elevate, and he's going to finger roll, but it won't fall. Maybe he couldn't decide between the dunk and the layup. And now it's going to be a baseline drive from Hinson, who's fouled on his way up, and I believe they're going to get a travel call, Jay.
I was about to say that I think they got the travel just before, but like you said, I said earlier, sometimes you go up to a dunk, sometimes you might lose the ball or something like that where you're in between. And
now we're seeing some of this full court pressure that Sally's used against Caravel. It caused some mistakes from the Buccaneers. St. Elizabeth's able to break it. Now cross court over to Dickerson. He's got 3 seconds to work with. I don't know if he sees the clock. Step back 3 at the buzzer, won't fall. It's short. And just like that, after one, Salesianum with a big lead here after 1 quarter of play. 20-9 for the home team. Sally's over St. E's. We'll take a short break. When we come back, second quarter action live for Birkenhauer Memorial Gym.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy. Come on in. Premier is a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations near you in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Every patient receives personal attention with an individualized model of clinical excellence and care. Our goal is to get you back to your favorite activities. From injuries due to work and automobile accidents to post-surgical care to sports injuries and more, Premier offers direct access to our physical therapists, allowing you to schedule your appointment quickly and easily, even without a prescription. Find our convenient locations at www.premierptsp.com. Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. You may have tried physical therapy, but have you tried Premier? Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy. Come on in. Premier is a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations near you in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical...
And welcome back live inside Delaware Live Sports. Nick Alessandrini, Jason Winchell. Second quarter action between Salesianum and St. E's. 20-9 after 1 quarter of play for the Sows. Kalk loses that one. Now Dickerson picks it up. Does not have numbers for St. E's, but it's not going to matter. He gets in the paint and lays it off the glass. He's got 6 now, averaging 12.5 per game. Wasting no time is Rasheem Kolk. He knocks down the mid-range jumper just like that, and every time it seems Sally's or they go on a little run. No. And that foul on the way up that time was number 5, Kyle Rawls, who he alluded to a little bit earlier. And now he'll head to the free throw line. Conkey picks up his first foul. So 7:16 now, second quarter action, 11-point lead for the Sals. And that first free throw off the mark, and I believe St. Elizabeth's first free throws of the ballgame. And Jay, you are correct. Number 15, Blake Bryant, did the old number switch on us. Both free throws missed. Petrowski with the offensive rebound for the Vikings. He'll kick it out to Dickerson. A little hezzy move from him. Gets in the paint. Right hand off the glass is good. And Jaden Dickerson looking good here early. Yeah, he's got 8.
Yeah, Dickerson's off to a great start for the Vikings. No surprise. Both all-state players from these teams last year. Kolk and Dickerson off to hot starts.
And there's Petrowski doing another dirty, or getting down and dirty that time with the steal on defense. Petrowski with the offensive rebound. Last possession that led to a bucket, and how about that steal and transition bucket, taking it himself that time.
Yeah, that's what they were not getting in the first quarter. They are picking it up here in the second quarter.
22-15 now the lead as they get it on the left wing. Now it's Kolk left block. He'll turn around. Nice tough shot that time. Offensive rebound into the hands of Conkey. And I believe he takes a foul on the floor, so Sal's will keep it down this end.
He's had some big offensive rebounds here tonight. Like you said, I think that was on the floor, so it'll be just a 15 foul, I believe. So
against Spacholski. His first, team's 5th. And now baseline drive from Walsh. Used the pump fake. Found his defender up, but the shot won't fall. His own offensive rebound, but nice job with the active hands that time by Lamont Pierce.
And it went off Walsh's knee, so St. E's gets the ball. So great job. But they're going to have to box out these Sals. The Sals are getting a lot of offensive rebounds in this one.
Yeah, it looks as though St. E's, not a true big man here in the starting 5. Dickerson now will drive baseline. Pulls it back out. 6 minutes now to play in the second quarter. Man-to-man defense from Sally's. Here's Rawls, will put it on the floor. Floater, try to get it off the glass, too long, and look at the quick outlet. Looking for Conkey, who has it in transition, gathers and finishes. What a play by number 42, Jackson Conkey, and he'll have a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play.
Yeah, nothing with the wrong with the old-fashioned three-point play, right? Again, great job by the Sals running the court. Great find and chance for the old-fashioned three-point play to get this lead back up to double digits.
Spacholski picks up his second foul. That is St. Elizabeth's 6th team foul. And the three-point play wouldn't go. Rebounds tipped up and quickly taken by Dickerson. Right place at the right time for the Viking. But his shot is tipped and wouldn't follow, and then saved by the St. E's right into the hands of Ethan Hines. Numbers for Sally's. He's just going to take it all the way himself for 2.
Yeah, and as a defender there, do you get in his way or do you take away the passing lane? They chose the passing lane, and Hines took it to the hole.
Just like that, 26-15, back to a double-digit deficit for the Vikings. Dickerson now has it on the left wing. He's been their main offensive guy through these first quarter and a half. He's got 8. Shuffling of the feet that time, and they got Herring for the turnover.
As Sally's defense has been impressive so far this first quarter and a half. And there they force another turnover.
So now to be brought up by Rasheem Kolk, the senior leader. Nice fake on the 3. Conkey with another drive and another finish by Jackson Conkey. He's looking around. He wants the foul call.
Yeah, he wants another old-fashioned three-point play. He got hammered.
I would tell you what, I've been very impressed with what I've seen out of the 6'6 senior Jackson Conkey in the games that I've seen him. This is my second time watching him. He was crucial down the stretch against Caravel in that game last week.
Came over from Tatnall School.
And now it's Dickerson sizing up Conkey at the perimeter. Good defense by number 42. Pierce back to Dickerson. 4:30 down the second quarter to left. 28-15, 13-point lead for the Sals. Pump fake. Rawls wants a three from the corner. It's tipped and now into the hands of Ethan Hines. Now here come the Sals in transition. Nice job to get in the middle of the paint. Kicked it to Hinson. Hinson now puts it on the floor. What a drive by number 22, but he got away with an extra step. And Sals offensively, Jay, you saw them on Tuesday against Tower Hill, but they were looking pretty good here tonight.
Yeah, and what they're doing is it's all at the defense end, and then they're coming around and turning into transition buckets. And it's all, but to me, it all started on the defensive end so far.
So Pierce now has it. Sally's going to lay off with that pressure. Mullen steps out on him. Still man-to-man defense for the Sals as they shift over their top man, Ethan Hines, to Jaden Dickerson. We saw him do a great job against Jaden Rogers of Caravel last week. Drive now this time, and I'm going to go ahead and say that was an extra step, but I'm going to be wrong as I believe they have contact on the drive by Herring. So Hinson picks up his first. That'll be the fourth team foul for Salesianum. That ball launched into the backcourt. So again, the defense making it tough for the Vikings here early. Herring gets in the paint and tries the floater, draws some contact. Shot won't fall, but two free throws coming up for number 23 in maroon. So that foul goes against recently checked in Brett O'Hara, the junior, who averaging 7 points per game.
Yeah, he had those. He shot the three ball well down there at Caravel last week. Nick, a game you and Glenn got the call.
1 of 2 from the line for Herring. 28-16 lead down to 12. As Sally's again not slowing down here in this one. Still 3.5 minutes to play. Handoff to Ethan Hines on the left wing. Try to get it down low to Methley. And now Mullen will come, look to the sideline, get the play call.
Yeah, with Kalk on the bench, Mullen running a little point here on this possession. Sally's with a big lineup in there.
Special shout out to Pops for letting us know for sure. Number 15 is Blake Bryant. Drive from Mullen. He's hammered on his layup attempt. And now some free throws coming for the junior guard, Justin Mullen.
Yeah, good job by Mullen. Taking it to the hole, draws the foul, contact, and a chance to knock down some free throws.
So it was 20-9 after 1 quarter of play. 8-7 so far. Sally's leading in this quarter, 28-16 overall. And the free throw is good for Mullen.
Mullen hit that three-pointer to get the game started, scoring started for the Sals back in the first quarter. Had a great dunk the other night against Caravel.
2 for 2 from the line. Yeah, you'll see that on our top 10 plays of the week. Winter edition, week number 1. So 30-16 now, 3 minutes to play. 14-point lead for Salesianum. Dickerson uses that left arm, creates some space, gets in the paint. Left-hand layup is good. And again, he's been the highlight for A&E so far. And this one, that gives 22-10.
Yeah, he's like you said, he's been really good.
Hinson does a good job getting in the lane. Stripped though behind from Dickerson. Now it's 3-on-3. Herring tried to draw some contact on the way up. He does, and now 2 more free throws coming for the sophomore Jamal Herring. He's got 6 so far in the ballgame.
Fouls on Mullen, his first, team 6th. So he needs to knock down some free throws here.
And on cue, they do just that there. Herring 1 of 2 from the line last time around. And now a new check-in. It'll be Darion Williams, the 6'2 junior for Salesianum. Our first chance to check him out. So lead cut to 10. Right, but that's the thing. Sally's going very fast right now, playing at a pace that they want to play. And now it's Kalk. He'll drive. Floater off 1 foot, won't go. He's going to follow his own shot. And I believe this one's going to go against Methley or Kalk. And you're right. That'll be Rasheen Kalk's, I believe, second.
That was a tough one.
And the team's 7th. So both
Battling,
teams were 7.
Battling for the loose ball, gets called for the loose ball foul. And now with 1-on-1, so he needs a chance to cut into this lead without time coming off the clock.
So now it'll be the senior number 3, Jake Shelton. His first shot at the free throw line. The 1-and-1 is long and no good. You mentioned it, Jay. Free throws are going to be big. Nice handoff to Methley, who's able to finish it. Joey Montooth got things started on the dribble drive.
What a great drive by Montooth. Great find.
Methley with 4 points now in the first half. Dickerson and St. E's trailing by 12, under 2 minutes to play. He'll size up Montooth on the left wing. Dribble handoff. Pierce tries to kick it back out to Dickerson. He has some room in that corner 3, and Jaden Dickerson remains hot for the Vikings, keeping him in this one.
Give him the ball. He's on fire here in the first half.
That's going to be an O'Hara 3. We know he can hit it, and he on cue does. Brett O'Hara from downtown. We saw him light up that 3-point mark against Caravel.
I call you 3 and raise you 3. There, Nick. Great job by O'Hara.
Big shot from the Salesian. Now is Dickerson on the left wing looking to go around the Spachalski screen. Now kicks over to Shelton. Hop step in the paint, extra step for number 3, and another Viking turnover. And the lead still at 12 with 1:12 to play here in the first half. Both teams at 7 fouls. And Sally's just doing a great job here they've hung out with this 10-point lead throughout the first half, and anytime St. E's able to get on a run so far, they've done a good job of scoring some points and halting the run. Conkey, top of the key, dribble handoff to Ethan Hines. Bounce pass down low to him. Good job to corral the pass. Stuck in paint. How about that finger roll? Won't fall. And the rebound to Dickerson. Step back 3 for number 22 is short as he may have rushed that one just a little bit. Saved under his own basket by Spachalski. And now Hines has it in transition. Lowers the shoulder. And I believe it'll go on the floor.
I believe it was a blocking foul, but one official, the other official, they could huddle up.
So they're going to call it on Pierce. So that'll be some free throws for Ethan Hines.
Did he say count the basket? They didn't go in, did it?
It looks like they
did. Yeah, they're counting the basket.
Huh.
So it did go in.
That's Pierce's 3rd personal foul. But he'll remain in the ball game as Ethan Hines completes a 3-point play. And I'll tell you, he's been great so far this year on the basketball court for Sally's.
Yeah, he has.
38-23, largest lead of the ball game here at 15. And it seemed as though St. E's was maybe starting to find a little bit of the rhythm, and Sally shut that down very quickly. Herring trapped top of the key, now to Spachalski, who has the top of the perimeter. Tipped now by Williams, who just came in the ball game for Sally's, and then a foul. Sally's doesn't like it, as that ball looked a little bit loose and a little bit out of control. The foul will go against Ethan Hines, and if you're a South fan, good news, that's just his first personal.
Herring's making a living here at the free throw line here in this second quarter.
Able to knock down that one. You said it in free throws. If you're St. E's right now, you got to hit them considering you're down 14 here.
Yeah, there's no better way to get back into a game than making 3 points when the clock is stopped.
So one more on the way for the sophomore guard, Herring. He's got 8 in the game. That one no good. Rebound tipped up into the hands of Salesianum and Montooth, and now O'Hara will walk it across with 10 seconds. 38-24, 14-point lead for Sally's. O'Hara puts it on the floor. He'll drive. Floater in the lane is good. And Sally's, whether it's outside or inside, they've done a great job scoring the basketball. And that will end the first half on cue. That's kind of the theme. Sally scores as the buzzer sounds, and they lead to 24 here at home over St. E's, Jay.
Yeah, 20 more points in that quarter for the Sal's. Impressive first half here for the Sal's, and they got that offense going, but it's all set up on the defense end.
16-point lead for Salesianum. You said the defense turning into offense, and they've been very efficient on the offensive side of the ball here tonight. Again, 16-point lead for the home team, Salesianum. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll recap some first-half stats and tell you what to look for here in half number 2. St. Elizabeth's number 10, Sally's number 3. We'll see you after the break.
Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Sodell Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group with 12 locations in beautiful coastal Delaware. Come check us out. At Sodell Concepts, we believe in cooking beautiful, simple food, developing the people we work with, and making the world a better place. Come visit us this fall for our great off-season specials, like half-price entree night and crab cake night. With 12 locations on the culinary coast from Lewis, Delaware to Fenwick Island, we have something for everyone. See you soon.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy. Come on in. Premier is a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations near you in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Every patient receives personal attention with an individualized model of clinical excellence and care. Our goal is to get you back to your favorite activities. From injuries due to work and automobile accidents to post-surgical care to sports injuries and more, Premier offers direct access to our physical therapists, allowing you to schedule your appointment quickly and easily, even without a prescription. Find our convenient locations at www.premierptsp.com. Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. You may have tried physical therapy, but have you tried Premier?
Paint Doctor, making house calls for your sick walls. Richard C. Edwards Jr., the owner of Paint Doctor, started it all in 2002. Paint Doctor prides itself on its personal yet professional approach to working with customers and holds itself to the highest standards with all projects. The Paint Doctor staff follows one main objective when performing our services. Customers and their homes are treated with the utmost respect. Our workmanship and quality of personnel is demanded at every step of the project. We treat your home as we would expect someone to treat ours. Preparation before painting is paramount. Just open the door and we will handle the rest. Paint Doctor also believes in a strong community involvement as well by supporting several local sporting teams, leagues, and schools. Paint Doctor services include interior and exterior painting as well as carpentry. Please visit our website at paintdoctorpainting.com for information or coupons to help with your next job.
Your home, your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution. We are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
Whether you're planning to buy a home in 3 months, 6 months, or even a year, let me walk you through the process from start to finish and get your questions answered. I'm a DHSA lender with down payment assistance programs or grant money. I can help those with less than perfect credit or those working on their credit. I'm also local and always have been. So call 302-563-5599 or visit bryans.loans.com when you are ready to get started on your road to homeownership.
Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822.
Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Sodell Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group with 12 locations in beautiful coastal Delaware. Come check us out. At Sodell Concepts, we believe in cooking beautiful, simple food, developing the people we work with, and making the world a better place. Come visit us this fall for our great off-season specials, like half-price entree night and crab cake night. With 12 locations on the culinary coast from Lewis, Delaware to Fenwick Island, we have something for everyone. See you soon.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy. Come on in. Premier is a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations near you in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Every patient receives personal attention with an individualized model of clinical excellence and care. Our goal is to get you back to your favorite activities. From injuries due to work and automobile accidents to post-surgical care to sports injuries and more, Premier offers direct access to our physical therapists, allowing you to schedule your appointment quickly and easily, even without a prescription. Find our convenient locations at www.premierptsp.com. Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. You may have tried physical therapy, but have you tried Premier?
Paint Doctor, making house calls for your sick walls. Richard C. Edwards Jr., the owner of Paint Doctor, started it all in 2002. Paint Doctor prides itself on its personal yet professional approach to working with customers and holds itself to the highest standards with all projects. The Paint Doctor staff follows one main objective when performing our services. Customers and their homes are treated with the utmost respect. Our workmanship and quality of personnel is demanded at every step of the project. We treat your home as we would expect someone to treat ours. Preparation before painting is paramount. Just open the door and we will handle the rest. Paint Doctor also believes in a strong community involvement as well by supporting several local sporting teams, leagues, and schools. Paint Doctor services include interior and exterior painting as well as carpentry. Please visit our website at paintdoctorpainting.com for information or coupons to help with your next job.
Your home, your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution. We are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
Whether you're planning to buy a home in 3 months, 6 months, or even a year, let me walk you through the process from start to finish and get your questions answered. I'm a DHSA lender with down payment assistance programs or grant money. I can help those with less than perfect credit or those working on their credit. I'm also a local and always have been. So call 302-563-5599 or visit bryans.loans.com when you are ready to get started on your road to homeownership.
Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822.
And welcome in live inside Delaware Live Sports. Nick Alessandrini and Jason Winchell on hand here. It's halftime at Birkenhauer Memorial Gymnasium, 40-24. Salesianum leads St. Elizabeth's here at home in a battle of two teams ranked in the top 10 here in the state of Delaware. And Jason, Sally's a phenomenal first half for them. Offensively, shot a very high percentage. We don't have the exact number, but defensively, like usual, they were on point.
Yeah, and they turned a lot of their great defense into offense in the transition game. I mean, they just went on full speed there in that first half and just looked like they took out a little frustration from that Tower Hill game in the first half, and they took it out on St. E's here in the first half. But St. E's, they did some good things late in that second quarter. It cut into the lead, and then next thing you know, a big run for the Sal's to end the half, and now extended that lead to 16.
Look at the scoring here for Salesianum, 2, 4, 6, 9 for Rasheen Kolk, 9 for Ethan Hines. Those are your two leading scores for Salesianum. Then you look at St. E's, they've got 3 people on the score sheet. Jake Dickerson got 13. Jamal Herring has 9, and Spachalski with 2. So only 3 players being able to score the basketball in the first half for St. Elizabeth. Head coach Mike Cassidy, I'm sure, going to talk a little bit about the scoring and getting the ball moving around here as we enter half number 2. But we talked at the break, Jay, and we said this score 40-24 was more about Sally's than it was about St. E's in that first half.
Yeah, it was. Like you said, they shot at a high percentage and they executed their offense and the game plan. I believe that was an offensive foul.
Not the way you want to start if you're St. Elizabeth, and to make matters even worse, that's going to be Pierce's 4th personal foul.
Yeah, you mentioned that he had 3 in that second quarter when he picked up his 3rd. That's key right there. 4th foul 5 seconds into the second half. He's going to be spending some time on that bench.
Ball movement is good here for Sally's. Leads to a Kolk wide open 3. Won't fall. How about that pass on the offensive rebound by Jackson Conkey as he finds a wide open
That's how
Ethan
you
Hines.
do it, Kolk. You get the rebound, but even better, what a great find, and Hines deposited. Strong game for both of those kids involved in that play.
And Salesianum again playing almost a perfect through one half of play. And how about forcing another turnover? 42-24 your score now, just 30 seconds into quarter number 3, and nothing's changed here since that first half. Sally's picking up right where they left off.
Yeah, they are. And their defense has been aggressive here tonight.
Now they're going to work it around the perimeter. St. Elizabeth's in that now 2-3 zone are the Vikings. We'll see if Salesianum able to shoot themselves out of it. Mullen, one more to Walsh. There's the 3 they're looking for in the zone off the front end of the rim. Rebound to Spachalski. And now down 18, here come St. Elizabeth. Rawls now to Herring. Herring at the free throw line, elevates over a defender and knocks down the mid-range jumper.
Yeah, Herring continues his strong play. I really like the way he plays the game there. And that was a much-needed possession for St. E's after their first 2 resulted in turnovers.
42-26 now, and again, St. E's in that zone to start half number 2. Hines does a good job trying to bounce pass it down low to Conkey. Going to be kickball violation. We'll stay down that end of the floor. So St. E is going to have to try to get some stops here if they want to try to get themselves back into it, and we'll see if the zone can put them in the right direction. Mullen open, one more pass to Hines in the corner 3. His shot's long. Conkey in there battling 3 defenders and was able to get the offensive rebound, but I believe a foul against Conkey down there as he, I believe, got over the back of one of the St. E's men down low.
I like the zone look for St. E's because Sally's got a lot of easy baskets underneath the basket. Like you said, the zone has forced them into a couple of 3-point shots they haven't knocked down yet here in the second half. So
Rawls bounce pass inside to Herring, who takes some contact on the layup attempt, so he'll head to the free throw line, I believe, for 2. Was Herring. He knocked down 4 free throws in that first half.
And that's a big foul call there. Kolk trying to take the charge, gets called for the block. That's number 3 on him. And that's one thing about him sometimes. He gets in that foul trouble, and it will take him out of the rhythm on the offense when you have to sit down for a little bit.
Yeah, one of the more active and better defenders here in the state of Delaware is Herring, able to knock down the first free throw of the second half, his 5th of the ball game so far. And now a whistle. The freshman, Isaiah Hinson, will check back in for Sally's. And I believe it will be Kolk heading to the bench. So 2 for 2 from the line that time for Herring. 42, I believe 28 now as the lights are, and there they go, adding it on as I speak. Walsh, bounce pass down low. Hinson on the kick out, leads to an open 3 is long. Hines battling for that rebound. And I believe he stepped on the line.
Yeah, but you see, it's the hot shooting from the South cooled down here because of the zone defense.
5:50 to play here, third quarter, 42-28, 14-point lead for Salesianum. Nick Alcindrini, Jason Winchell on hand here at Birkenhauer Memorial Gymnasium for our second game of the week in boys basketball. As Rawls was drived, he takes some contact in the paint on the push. It'll be on the floor. I believe they're going to call it against Ethan Hines. I'm going to wait to see what number they put up there, and I believe that's who it'll be on.
Got one more boys game coming your way tomorrow. Glenn Fraser and Nick
Oh, that's right.
Holiday will be at Smyrna, I believe, as Cape Henlope and Smyrna. That could be a high-scoring game if you like offense.
Spichalski took a shot down low as he was going up for the layup attempt. I believe this one might be on the floor as well. Conkey picks up now his third personal, 2 here in the third quarter, and he'll check out as Methley, who had a pretty good first half himself, will check in.
Already 14 fouls. This looks like the Sallies of the first 2 games. The fouls starting to pile up here in the third quarter.
Bryant thought about a 3. He'll put it on the floor. Shot off the side of the backboard. He wanted contact on that one. He won't get it. Hines now has some space in front of him, lofts it to the corner. Henson will just put it on the floor, reset to Justin Mullen on that right wing, and now they'll work it around the perimeter. 5:17 to play. Henson, no hesitation, 3 from that right corner. No good and out of bounds with 5:12.
Is it me, or does it seem like this zone defense is giving the Sal's some fits here?
Yeah, you're right, Jason. Again, the switch up here. Sally's able to get a couple baskets in transition. Timeout on the floor. We'll stay right here. A couple buckets in transition early in this third quarter. Not the zone's fault there, as that's just how it went. And now, once they were able to settle into the zone, forcing some shots from the Sal's that they haven't been able to hit yet. But again, not to say that Sally, they have shooters on that side of the ball. So if they do get some open shots, and don't be surprised if they knock them down.
I would say they buried some three-pointers in the first half, but I think St. E switched it up because it's too easy.
Yeah, I agree.
They were getting some easy baskets. And some of that was in transition from the Sal's defense, so you can't fault the Vikings defense. But I think Coach Cassidy saw and the assistants saw a lot of easy baskets inside. So I think that was the reason for the thing. And like you said, if you knock down if Sally's gets hot to knock down some three-pointers, you might see them go back to a man-to-man.
14-point lead, and checks in number 2, the guard, sophomore Sean Chandler. Ball in his hands here as we begin third quarter action with 5:05 to play out of the timeout. Herring gets in the lane, able to hold himself up in the paint, but shot didn't fall. Good hang time there by Herring, but the shot wouldn't go. Now Hines on the outlet pass in transition. He's fouled by Rawls, and Hines will head to the free throw line, and he's been good so far this year from the charity stripe.
There you go. Sally's gets the rebound, and Mullen starts to transition. That's one thing to break a zone is if you can get out on transition.
First free throw is good. Even the broadcaster jinx doesn't work on.
Yeah, I was
Ethan
getting ready.
Hines.
I was getting ready to drop your name if you did miss
I know.
that one.
I thought about it after I said it. But it doesn't matter because Hines has been spectacular from the free throw line in both games which we saw, and able to do it again there, 2 for 2. Now he's the high man for Salesianum. 44-28, 16-point lead still for Sally's. Herring over to Chandler. And again, defense pretty good so far, even in the second half for the Sal's. Dickerson puts it on the floor, gets to the paint. How about that layup with the English off the glass for Jaden Dickerson?
That's how you get to the basket, young man.
He's looked really good here tonight, Jay. 44-30, lead back to 14. We've been in the around 12 to 16-point deficit range for the Vikings here throughout the ball game. Sally's done a great job of halting every St. Elizabeth run. And now it's Mullen off the down street in the corner. 3, that shot won't go, but that's a shot they're going to look to get him up and down the floor. Now it's Dickerson in transition. Sammy Walsh steps out on him. And now they'll have to stop and reset. Chandler with the pump fake. Back top of the key goes Rawls. He gets in the paint. Euro step, takes a hard shot from Patrick Methley on the block, and Rawls a little shaken up, slow to get up, but he should have free throws if he's able to get up there under his own power. I believe it looks like maybe a shot to the groin area.
And Methley's a big guy, so you run into him. That'll hurt.
That will be Methley's first foul, the 5th team foul for Salesianum. Clock stopped at 3:57, 44-30 is the lead. 14 points for Sallies. And now 2 tough free throws coming up for the junior Kyle Rawls, who just took a shot down low and again going to try to suck it up here and knock down some free throws. And the first one is long. So now Joey Montooth will check back in for Sam Walsh.
That's the one thing I like about the Sallies team. They get a lot of people in the lineup and have a very deep team.
So one more now on the way for the junior, and both are long. Ball's tipped up and around. You heard a buzzer, and then an offensive, I believe, rebound to Dickerson, and then he takes a shot from Justin Molan.
And that's the 6th foul, so St. Elizabeth will be shooting free throws on the next foul for the rest of the game, and we still got 3:54 left in the third quarter, so that can get you back into the game.
So you see ATI going to go check out Rawls after he took that shot. Shout out to them. Shot now looking for Spacholski out of his hands and tipped it. Now that's going to lead to a wide open Justin Molan, and what do you know, right hand flush. 2 games we've seen the young man, and he's got 2 nice top 10 plays.
Yeah, he does, and Sallies again, transition. They turned the steal into a fast break dunk.
Don't blink. Sean Chandler quickly down the other side of the floor for St. Elizabeth's. He gets it back, and now still a 14-point deficit with 3:22 to go. Molan has a ton of space on that left wing, but he'll pass it up. Hines down to Hinson. Kick one more to a wide-open Montooth. He'll put it on the floor, retreat, and now launch to a cutting Ethan Hines. Open in the lane, and he knocks it down. Ethan Hines has been very impressive on the basketball court so far this season.
Yeah, he has, and what a great find. He cuts to the lane, buries that 15-foot jumper, but good offense again for the South.
16-point deficit, or 16-point lead, however you want to look at it. Herring. Maybe got away with a step that time. They'll get back into the hands of Dickerson on the left wing. He'll go around the screen. Hinson will switch on to him. Good defense by the Sows.
This is going to be a tough matchup for the freshman against the Dickinson.
Dickerson has some space, thought about the 3. He'll pass it up to Blake Bryant. His open 3 in the corner won't go. Herring with the offensive rebound. Has some space in the lane, and he'll step up, elevate, and knock it down.
Yeah, the Vikings still getting offense from Herring and Dickerson.
But quickly down the floor against Sally's offense has been potent here tonight.
Yeah, I liked it. They tried to get the numbers. It wasn't in their advantage. They pulled it back out. Run some time off this clock.
Ball tipped out of bounds. Active hands by Spacholski down low. Will remain with the Sal's now down that end of the floor. 2:04 remaining here in third quarter action. Against Sally's, they're finding the right shot here tonight and getting good shots.
Yeah, they are. They're executing their offense.
Ethan Hines now top of the key. We'll just hand it off to Montooth. One more to O'Hara. They're just going to work around the perimeter. Again, that sneeze zone look against the Sows. Montooth will bring it back out. And again, being very patient here offensively. The Sows have a 14-point lead. And if you're St. E's, got to start getting some stops here. 134 and ticking. Hines gets around his defender, kicks to the corner. That's going to be an open 3 and nothing but net for O'Hara. And Sally's continues to knock down big shots.
Yeah, that's a zone buster, right?
Yep.
O'Hara, he's coming off the bench and he's scored 8 here.
Herring tried to throw it cross court. Good defense by the Sows. Tipped and stolen. Molan now has it, going to go baseline. Finds Ethan Hines on the cut, and he's able to finish. Timeout, Vikings. And how about Salesianum? That offense just keeps on coming. Doing a great job of passing the ball and finishing in the paint here tonight.
I was going to say, they're getting a lot of nice assists here tonight. That one, a nice find there by Molan, and great cut to the basket by Hines, who finishes it off. And wow, they're executing big time here tonight.
And again, Sally's putting up 59 points in their loss to Tower Hill on Tuesday. They're at 53 with a minute to play here in the third quarter on this Thursday. And again, Sally's pretty much known mostly for their defense, with 57 points in their first game and a win over Caravel, 59 in the loss over Tower Hill. And again, looks like they'll still surpass their season or high mark for the season in points as a team here tonight with 53 to this point. But again, the defense just has been great for Salesianum, limiting St. E's now just to 34 and able to get great shots and able to finish some high efficient looks.
Yeah, they're executing everything to perfection here tonight, and I think it's got to make the coaching staff happy. And like you said, they got a week off until their next game. They do not play until next Friday night when Free Air Charter comes to Birkenhauer Gym, and
5:30 p.m. tip-off for that one if you're interested. We will not be there, I don't believe. So St. E's again going to look to get something going. We tick under a minute to go in the third, 19-point and largest lead of the game for Sally's. Chandler, top of the key. He's going to be trapped. Great defense by Sally's. Herring almost lost it again.
great defense by the Sal's.
Chandler showing off the handles. He's bumped by O'Hara. And I think O'Hara will get called for the foul. Got him, I believe, with the body.
1-1.
Or excuse me, that'll go against Joey Montooth, his first, instead of the second on Brett O'Hara.
Like you said, 1-1 here. But, Sal's picked up that 16 foul with almost 4 minutes left and played the remaining almost 3 minutes and 30 seconds without picking up a foul till right there. So.
And the free throw is long, and Jason St. E's has not done a fantastic job at the free throw line here tonight. Mullen will drive. He's fouled before the shot as O'Hara buried another one. I'll tell you, I've only seen O'Hara twice, almost 2 complete games, and when I've seen him, I believe his three-point percentage has to be over 50%.
Yeah, he can shoot the ball. It's a good guy. You get it right off the bench, and he knocks down shots.
So Dickerson heads to the bench for the Vikings as they'll kick it up top to Ethan Hines. Again, a 19-point lead as we wind down third quarter action here at Birkenhauer Memorial Gymnasium. Mullen top of the key over to Joey Montooth. And again, 12 seconds for them to work with. We'll see what the Sal's draw up here with one final offensive play. O'Hara's calling for it. 5 seconds. They're going to move it around. Hines will put it on the floor. It's O'Hara. Corner three is up and just misses off the back end of the rim. But just like that, Sally's, they started off this quarter up by 16. After the third, they're up even more. They lead by 19 as we head to fourth quarter action. Sally's, they've won every quarter here at home. And now we'll head to the fourth. Big lead for the Sal's here over St. E's. We'll be right back with fourth quarter action on Delaware Live Sports.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvements' pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional, no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust.
And welcome back live inside Delaware Live Sports. Nick Alessandrini and Jason Winchell. Mike Lang pops on hand here for a top 10 matchup, Jay. And coming in, we were thinking this was going to be a good one, go down to the wire, but Sally's has come out and has been lights out since the tip, or in this case, the inbound, to get things started here on this Thursday night.
Yeah, the execution's there. The on both ends of the floor, and it's been a pretty good performance through 3 quarters. That's why you play 4, right? Let's see if the Sows can hold on to this one.
St. E's back in that 2-3 zone. Sally's did a good job hitting some shots in the second half of that third quarter.
They did most of it with Culk on the bench with the 3 fouls.
Yeah, forgot all about it. He was gotten in. He won some points for himself. That time the 3 won't fall. Ethan Hines with another offensive rebound.
Ethan Hines runs down every loose ball, or is it just my imagination?
No, you are absolutely right. I'm telling you. One of the most active players in the state. And again, Sally's has been lights out on both sides of the floor here tonight. Mullen with some space down low. His shot just misses. How about another rebound for number 10? His second attempt on the follow-up won't go. He'll head to the free throw line. But, Jason, that takes me to my next point. St. E's, they lack some size down there here on the roster, and Sally's has done a great job at out-rebounding them. They've been dominating the glass here tonight.
Yeah, they have. Really controlled the offensive glass, like we said, and also on the defensive end, holding St. E's to 1 shot.
So free throws coming for the junior. Mullen and able to knock down one there.
Dan Strout talks to the other 4 players.
And if you're Coach Trevison at home or wherever you're watching this game, got to be happy with what you see out of your team here tonight in a big rebound game after a tough showing against Tower Hill on Tuesday.
Yeah, and like we said, these Catholic Conference games, they can go, you're always, you're in for a dogfight. So this got like you said, a pretty impressive performance so far for the South.
Herring, deep 2-pointer won't fall. And then here's another great outlet pass from Ethan Hines. He's been fantastic at getting those rebounds and launching them up ahead to the Sows. And now it's Rawls on that rebound attempt after the missed shot by Salesianum. 6:47 to go, 55-34, still a 21-point lead for the Sows. Nice crossover by Dickerson, who's back in the game. Tried to get it to a cutting Herring, just too much mustard on it for him. Nice move in the paint on the little Euro step, but an extra step on the Euro step and a turnover for Jaden Dickerson.
Yeah, got a great defense by the Sows, and now the Vikings bring a little pressure here.
And they'll sag away from it. And if you're Coach Mike Cassidy, just a tough one. Jamal Herring and Dickerson, they've been your main guys, and I believe to this point, Jay, still the only 3 to have a bucket for St. E's as Colt finishes with 2 inside. And Coach Cassidy's going to take another time out. We'll stay right here. 6:15 to play, fourth quarter. 23-point lead now for Salesianum. And again, Sally's 1-1 on the year, looking to advance to 2-1. Still 6 minutes to play here, but that's the way it's trending. And again, you mentioned it. Their next game will be the 29th against Friar Charter, 5:30 p.m. And again, nothing better than after a tough emotional loss on Tuesday or in your last game to just come out here just 2 short days later and put on a performance like this here at home.
Yeah, and like you said, sometimes after a tough loss, you want to play as soon as you can, so it's good. And you get a Catholic Conference team, even better, a chance for you guys to come out and show that you've rebounded from that loss. Sally's ranked 3rd in the state. Struggled the other night in Tower Hill. But, it's a senior late. I know there's some underclassmen, but it's a senior late team. And even the underclassmen, Justin Mullen, only junior, he's played for the last couple of years. So he's been in these high-pressure situations. So that's one thing, an experienced team. And a little different schedule for them this year, with the said free air charter. Sally's had to go out and find some games. They're playing Sanford twice, Caravelle twice, free air charter, Tower Hill twice,
Rawls lost it, fortunately right into the hands of Herring, but his jump shot off the back end of the rim. And another rebound for Hines, a frustration foul by Kyle Rawls in the backcourt. As he wrapped up number 21 in white, Hines with another rebound. And
like you said, if you're Coach Cassidy, you're looking for you need another player to step up here in this last 5 minutes and 52 seconds.
Just to put it into perspective for our viewers, as Mullen gets in the paint and got an extra step in there, he'll get called for the travel. Clock stopped at 5:46. But if you look at these stats in front of us, Jason, there's 3 people with buckets for St. E's, and 1 basket will be for Spitolski, and then only 2 other players make up the rest of the 32 points for St. E's, and that's Dickerson and Herring combining for 32.
Yeah, absolutely. And like you said, Sally's a little bit more balanced here tonight on their scoring.
Floater attempt from Rawls won't go. Air ball to Colk's hands. And look at this. Up again. Here comes the look ahead for Sally's. O'Hara lays it in for two, and they have just been a step ahead of St. Elizabeth so far.
What a find by Colk. He threw a long baseball pass down there, and O'Hara finishes it off. Yeah, transition baskets key for the Sals here tonight.
Yeah, how about that, Jason? Usually we see some here. The defense into offense. O'Hara has some space. Finger roll is good. Two more for him. He averaged 7 coming in. He surpasses that mark here tonight as he's already at 12 points. He had 12 against Carabel. He matches his season high here tonight against St. Elizabeth's. Clock stops at 5:05, 61-34, now 27-point lead. But Jason, now we have a chance to talk about maybe the evolution of the Sally's offense, maybe a few years ago, or maybe even in general, usually kind of a slow, offense, defense being their main point of emphasis, and then able to score some buckets off of that. The pace that they've kept here tonight has been very quick. They've done a great job of getting out in transition, finishing in the paint, which is honestly what they've been best at so far that I've seen this year. Maybe do you see that being how they trend going forward? Maybe a faster pace, more get out and run type team?
Yeah, I do. I actually like, they got a lot of athleticism on this team.
Yes, they do.
And led by that Ethan Hines. I really like him. He gets every loose ball. Same thing with Colk. Colk, great floor general, but can score. You got Mullen, very athletic. And then you got the bench. And what I like about Sally's this year, I think they have some size.
Yeah.
And that's what you're going to need when you go against a team like Sanford and probably one of the better players in the state in Nana. And it's good to see. And, it just shows you how good that Tower Hill team is, too.
Yeah, that's a good point, Jay.
I think the independent conference is real strong this year. And with Tower Hill, Tatnall, and Sanford. Speaking of Tatnall, they gave Sanford all they can handle on their opener. So
61-34 as we get back into fourth quarter action. Whistle on the floor here, and I believe another foul against St. Elizabeth, so that charge will go against the Vikings. Again, 4:53 to go, and another great game live right now as we speak. Ursuline and St. Mark's. Pat Garianis will be on the play-by-play with a special guest color commentary. If you're an Ursuline or Villanova fan, you might want to tune into that one. Still 4:46 to play here in front of us at Birkenhauer Memorial Gym. It's been all Sally's from the inbound here on this Thursday. And again, Ethan Hines, the high man for Sally's, he's got 17, not to mention countless number of rebounds. Colk baseline, easy. Nice finger roll for Rasheen Colk, the senior leader. Give him 2 more, and since he's come back from foul trouble, he's got 4.
Yeah, and it's nice to see he runs that offense so well for the Sals.
Colk, 17 against Tower Hill. He's got 13 in this one. Coming in, averaging 12.5 points per game. That one will be deflected out of bounds. We'll stay down this end. 29-point lead for Sally, 63-34.
And a big doubleheader on Saturday, Nick. We got the #1 girls team, Conrad, hosted the #2 ranked girls team, Caravel, at noon, followed by Ursuline and Woodbridge at 3 o'clock.
That's going to be 2 fantastic girls matchups coming at you on Saturday again
Woodbridge
tomorrow.
ranked 6, Ursuline 5. So, yeah, like you said, 2 pretty good matches, and it gives us a good chance to see Henlopen team and Woodbridge come up here and challenge a young Ursuline team.
After heading into the third period, the Flyers with a 2-0 lead. A little score update for you.
Thank you. I need that.
Drive won't go, but there for the putback is Jamal Herring.
Ended a long run here.
Yeah, that's a good point, Jason. And Herring, again, one of the 3 players on the score sheet for St. Elizabeth, and then one of the 2 not named Spacholski, who only has 1 bucket. Again, Herring and Dickerson have made up the other 34 points. Hines drive and kick, and again, Sally's just going to be very patient offensively. Hara maybe putting him in the spin cycle, gets in the paint. Nice layoff pass to a cutting Salesian, but the shot won't go, and Offensive rebounds galore, and that's what we've talked about for Sally's. Finally, seeing he's able to pull it out. That's Darion Williams down there now.
Sally's just killing him on the glass.
Drive for Dickerson. He's fouled. So Matthew Carr, the senior, has entered the game, as well as junior Darion Williams. Those are the two new Salesians that are going to finish out this 3 minutes here in the fourth quarter.
Nick, we need a Brian Sloan player of the game, so we'll think about that here in the last 3 minutes and come up with a Brian Sloan's player of the game.
Yeah, that's for sure, Jay. We'll talk about it, and that's usually the task I leave you with.
Yes. I think I know what direction I'm going towards.
I think I know what direction you're going to go into also. As William Keegan and Nolan Harmon, the two juniors, will get some time in here as they'll check in for Sally's. And what do you know, a missed free throw for St. Elizabeth's. Up ahead, outlet pass, and just like that, entering the game and getting two. Nathaniel Ray, the 6'4 sophomore, gets on the score sheet for Sally's.
Yeah, get a 6'4 sophomore into the game. And like you said, he wants to get in that score sheet.
Again, Sally's has done a great job of getting good shots here tonight. Very efficient looks, and they've capitalized on them. Darion Williams with the rebound. He'll quickly take it the other way for Sally's. Spin move baseline, and how about that finish off the glass for number 24, the 6'2 junior Darion Williams. His first 2 points of the game, and no matter who enters the game for Sally's, they're just continuing to play impressive basketball here.
Yeah, they have, and like you said, it doesn't matter who gets in. Their offense is executing at a high level right now.
A whistle, and now some more subs. You hear the fans go crazy as Brandon Buffone, the sophomore guard, will check in now for Sally's.
You know whose that was, right? Brandon Buffone. Buffone. He hit one of the greatest shots I've ever been to a game against Sanford in the state semifinals. Sally's down two. He hits a three-pointer at the buzzer.
Oh, my.
And send the Sal's into the championship game.
How about that? I'm 0 for 2 on my trivia.
I didn't expect you to know that. That goes back to 1993.
Now it's Ray, top of the key. 2 minutes to work with, the lead at 28. As that layup attempt won't good. Nathaniel Ray battling in there for the offensive rebound. They'll kick it around to Darion Williams on the right wing. Now it's Buffone. He'll put it on the floor. Shot at the foul line won't go. Took some contact. Offensive rebound is finished by the senior Matt Carr.
Sally's just finishing, even with their backups in.
Foul on the drive as number 3, Jake Shelton. Looks like he'll get 2 at the free throw line. But you said it, Jay. The lead now to the highest point of the ball game. It's at 30, 69-39. And now, if you look at these last 2 games out of St. Elizabeth's, not great performance of Sanford. Obviously, a very tough team to go against. That was a 30-point loss as they dropped that one, 77-44. And then now, even tougher loss, if you will, here as it stands, 30 points against Sally's.
Yeah, like you said, against 2 teams ranked in the top 5 in the same week. Never easy, both on the road. I know it's not the same playing on the road with, not big fans in here, but it's still a road trip.
And knocks it down. William Keegan freshly entered the game. The junior has the bench and Sally's crowd on their feet. He knocks down a 3. Everybody's eating here tonight for Salesianum.
Execution at its finest on the offensive end here for Salesianum tonight.
Kick to the corner. Thought about it. Was Kendrick Seegers going to lead to a 3 by Shelton. Offensive rebound to Seegers. He follows, misses the layup attempt. Here comes a crashing Shelton, who's tripped up by Darion Williams, and now a foul on the floor. So 1:11 to go, and now it looks like free throws, obviously in the bonus, are Sally. So Shelton ahead of the free throw. He got on the score sheet last time, 1-2 from the line on the previous possession. And the first one, no good. Again, free throws not have been a high point for St. Elizabeth here in this one.
No, it hasn't. And something they can work on before their next game, but they're right back at it. Saturday at home against MOT Charter. we see St. E's playing some Diamond State teams this year. Their win was against DMA, and they get another Diamond State in MO2 Charter. Speaking of Diamond State, Archford Boys improved to 3-0 with their win against Wilmington Charter today.
Darren Williams, top of the key three, just misses. Buffon battling for the rebound, and he will be the one that last touched it out of bounds. And now Blake Bryant will check back in for the Vikings. Under a minute to play now here in the fourth quarter. 32-point lead, 72-40 for Sally's.
Bryant had 20 in their opener against DMA. Didn't really get into rhythm here tonight.
Yeah, you could say that about a lot of the Vikings offense here, but I mean, looking at it overall, Jaden Dickerson was impressive with the ball in his hands. Just St. E's got down early and weren't able to battle their way back, and you can attribute that to the Sally's defense. Spin move off the glass, short for Rawls, Chandler. Keegan, same spot as he hit the first three. This one just a little bit long. Rebound to Joseph Malazewski. And now clock stopped at 25 seconds. And Jay, we're almost at time. Once that buzzer sounds, we'll talk player of the game. And again, Sally's will eclipse their high mark of scoring for the season. As they said, it's 72 here at home. They'll improve to 2-1, 1-0 at home, as this being their first home game of the season. You see the cutouts, obviously, the student section. We talked about it.
They're going nuts over there.
Yeah. Can barely hear you from where I'm standing. Yeah. And just like that, Sally's, they improved to 2-1, 1-0 at home, 1-1 on the road. St. Elizabeth, they fall to 1-2, 1-0 at home, 0-2 on the road. Jay, phenomenal game, up and down from open to finish for Salesianum, and a lot of it had to do with maybe your player of the game.
Yeah, my Brian's lone player of the game, number 21, Ethan Hines. He was sensational, getting to almost every loose ball. The hustle play was there. He set up the offense, some great assist, and he also did a lot of scoring. So a big-time game for Ethan Hines, who finished with 17 points on the night for Salesianum. And just a great performance, and like you said, a great bounce-back game after Tuesday's loss to Tower Hill.
Yeah, Hines was the high scorer with 17. Kolk was right behind him with 13. And then how about O'Hara, again, doing his part off the bench. He had 12 to be their third man in the ball game. Looking over now at St. Elizabeth. 3 players on the score sheet. 15 for Jaden Dickerson. And I believe 17 for Jamal Herring. Chandler with 2, Jake Shelton with 1, and Svachalski with 2. 3 other guys getting in late that were able to get on the score sheet late. But again, Sally's complete game out of them offensively and defensively. They amped up the pace in this one like we haven't seen before. It worked out in their favor, and they did a great job of scoring in transition and owning the glass here tonight.
Yeah, they did. Did everything that the coaches wanted, and good to say. Now, like you said, they get a week off, and before Friere Charter comes in, and then they get some tough games coming up after that. So, but a great win here tonight.
As we head off, you said it, Jay. Sally's, they proved to 2-1. You'll see them Tuesday the 29th against Friar Charter, home at 5:30. St. Elizabeth's 1-2, and they're back in action Saturday against MOT Charter. For Nick Alessandrini, Jason Winchell, Pops, and Mike Lang, we will see you on Saturday for girls basketball, tomorrow night for boys basketball, Cape and Smyrna, and we'll see you. For everyone here at Sally's, they get the win. We'll see you next time on Delaware Live Sports.